This is a fountain made by mixing diet soda with Mentos. One of the first things that you might think is, wow, that's such a cool chemical reaction. But that's not quite right. This isn't actually a chemical reaction. Let's take a look. First, let's look at some chemistry basics. Everything in the universe is either made up of matter or energy. Energy is things like light, sound, heat, and motion. It doesn't have an actual mass or weight. You can't fill a container with light or hold a ball of mechanical energy. Matter, on the other hand, is what makes up everything you can touch. It comes in three forms: solids like you, liquids like water, and gases like air. All matter in the universe is made up of tiny particles called atoms. They are way smaller than the eye can see, or even a standard microscope can see. These atoms stick together to form molecules. For example, water is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. In a chemical reaction, these atoms are rearranged into completely different molecules. When you mix vinegar and baking soda, their atoms rearrange themselves to form carbon dioxide, water, and sodium acetate. The atoms themselves don't change, but the molecules that they form do. In a physical change, like coloring something, breaking something apart, or mixing things together, the molecules of that substance don't actually change. They just look different than they used to. Back to the main problem. Let's see what happens when we mix soda and Mentos. Before the reaction, we see Diet Coke and Mentos. After the change occurs, the Diet Coke and Mentos are still there. Their molecules did not change at all. So why did that look like a chemical reaction? The reason soda and seltzer taste bubbly is because carbon dioxide has been dissolved in it, like you can see here, where I'm turning water into seltzer water by putting lots of carbon dioxide gas into it. Often, gases have a hard time staying dissolved in liquids. The rough surface of Mentos is actually enough to break the weak intermolecular bonds between carbon dioxide and the water in the soda, causing the carbon dioxide to leave the bottle all at once, creating this big fountain. This tiny picture of the Mentos shell shows how rough the surface of the Mentos is. The same thing will happen when we add sandy dirt. To summarize, chemical changes, also called chemical reactions, create a completely new substance, while physical changes cause the substance to stay the same. While Mentos and soda may seem like a chemical reaction, it is actually a physical change because all the components are still the same after it's done. Here are the sources I used to make this video. Thanks for watching!